Hi everyone, welcome back to Project of the Day. Today we are at my sawmill and we have brought out a big gun. So it's my Stihl MS881 with I think it's 56-inch bar, 156 centimeters long, and we're gonna mill that log. It's not that big, it's one little bit over 1 meter wide, so it's too big for the big bandsaw. But today we're gonna run it with the Granberg Alaskan mill. A while back I showed it with the Logosol big mill. Here's my setup today. We have the Stihl MS881 and we have the Granberg, and on top I have the Logosol top, so you can put on there is an oil pump here, so you can put a oil can and water injection if you need, so you can get a clean chain. And the chain I'm using here is the Oregon Super Skip. You have 2 cutters and then it's nothing, and then you get 2, nothing. And if you check, you have left and right, right and left, so they get always opposite, so it shouldn't get a vibration in the cut. So when you're cutting with a chainsaw, you can never use a normal skip channel where you have a tooth, you have a spacing, you have a tooth. You need to have them in pairs. You have one tooth pushing the chain one direction and the other tooth pushing the chain the other direction. And I really like this chain. Then we always have the question, how should we cut the log? I think it's a bit tricky. I'm not sure if I should try to twist it a little bit more like this. The nice thing now, we have the pith on the both branches in the same height. So when we're cutting the log, we hopefully will follow the pith rather okay. If we twist it, this one will be much lower, and then we're gonna have probably twisting in the board when they dry later on. But I think we're gonna cut them like this. I think we're gonna yield the nicest board when they dry. But one option is raise it a little bit on this side and yeah, cut them more like this. But then you see, we will have the pith going down. So it's always hard when you have a branch like this. Does it following the curve, or it can do a strange thing inside? But looking at the log, I actually think we're gonna cut it like this. And I think, I'm not sure if this is gonna be a nice log. It have been I think the branch actually start here, so we have bark inclusion all the way down. So I think this gonna crack when we mill it, but we try to do our best with it. Now we should check where we want our first cut. I think we would like it to have it somewhere around here. Let's see, 7-inch. Yeah, if we start the first cut around 7-inch, then we just skim the surface here, but we will start to get a board that is decent here at least. And here we have, the first cut will come somewhere here. Think that will be good. Time to fuel the saw. And I always get the question, what fuel do I use? I don't know what to say in English. It's akrylatbensin, ready mixed, so it's environment friendly fuel. And the oil I'm using is not what is on the brand on the can. I just use this to fill it up from a big can, so it's also environment friendly oil. So let's see if the saw likes to start today. So let's see what we find in this log. See if we have something nice or just something, yeah, ordinary. So let's see. I think we have a winner. What do you think? I don't know how the color is gonna look on the screen, but there is lots of green in it. So yeah, I think this is gonna be really nice log. Except it's a little too much bark inclusion here, so the risk is it's gonna crack all the way down. So my guess was right. So this was a milling with a Granberg Alaskan mill. This is the real Granberg. I have a Chinese copy of the Granberg also. We can make a video about that also if you want to see. And I give a link to Logosol Big Mill in the corner and in the description, so you can see that also. And if you have any questions surrounding milling, woodworking, write the comment down below and I try to answer that as quickly as possible. And if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will try to make videos often as I can. And until next time, bye.